Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's going to be a pantry organization video. Recently on my Instagram stories I have posted whether you want to see pantry organization or a vlog, and many of you have chosen pantry organization, so that's what I'm going to do today. And before beginning into the video, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and also follow me on Instagram for all the latest updates I post. So let's begin the video. So this is my kitchen, guys. Sorry for the noise. I think my neighbor's gardener is doing the yard work, but sorry for that. So if I go this way from my kitchen, I have two small pantries. So here is the first one where I mostly store all the excess food, and here is the second one. This is mostly organized where I store all my food props and all the ones that I use for food photography. So this pantry I'm not going to organize today because it's well organized right now. So I'm going to organize this today because it's quite messy, especially this area. So this is how my pantry looks right now. So on the top shelf I have two baskets. These are from dollar store, and before I organized this way, I had all the sea green colored containers and organizers. So this pantry used to be all sea green, but later I kind of changed it. So I think the top 2 rows or maybe 3 rows are okay. They are mostly organized, but as you go to the bottom they got pretty cluttered, so I have to deal with those. I'm thinking it would take around 30 to 40 minutes to clean this, maybe an hour. So, and remember I told that my whole pantry used to be in that green color, so I got these baskets from the dollar store, and I have one more sized basket as well. So this is one more, this is a bigger one. So whole pantry used to be that color, but I changed it. And in one of my previous vlogs I shared that I got these baskets. These are woven baskets, so I have used them in a couple of places. Even on the floor I have one right there, and I have couple more so that I can use in the pantry. So let's get started. Let's start working on this messy pantry. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean the pantry. So for that I'm going to take everything out from the pantry and put it on my countertops. So for this I have made sure that all my countertops are clean and empty, so that it's easy for me to put all this stuff there. So I'm going to do that, give a good wipe, and then reorganize everything. So I have taken out all the stuff, some there, some here, and rest of them I've kept here. and right now it's completely empty. So I'm going to quickly clean the shelves as well as the floor. So here I'm going to clean the shelves in 2 steps. First I'm going to dry dust the shelves. So I'm using a microfiber cloth to remove all the dust from the shelves, and once that is done I'm going to spray with a cleaner, and then I'm going to wipe down with a clean microfiber cloth. So the cleaner I'm using today is the Method antibacterial cleaner. This smells so good. If you have never tried it, definitely try it. So here I'm going to spray all the shelves and leave it for 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'm going to wipe them down. And here I am vacuuming the floor. And my husband is helping me because I was unable to reach to the top shelf. So he is cleaning the top shelf. And here I am cleaning the rest of the shelves with a clean microfiber cloth. So in between I am looking at the camera to make sure that the camera is focusing. Sometimes it goes out of focus, then I have to reshoot the shot. So that's why I'm seeing couple of times towards the camera. So again here I'm using a Swiffer duster and put a wet pad that comes with the Swiffer, and I'm cleaning the floor. So now the pantry is completely empty, guys, and also clean. So now I can reorganize everything into this clean and empty pantry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through all of this stuff, especially the food items, and see if there is any kind of expired food. So I'm going to quickly go through all of the items and see if there is any expired food or spoiled food. I doubt there is any, but if there are 1 or 2 items, I'm going to keep them aside, and I'm either going to compost it or trash it. That I'm going to decide later. So first I'm going to do that now, and I'm not going to show that step because it's simple and everybody knows how to do that. So I'll do that and I'll see you back later. Okay, bye. So like I said earlier, I have popsicles in this container and some other miscellaneous items like pineapple corer and these bottles. So I'm thinking not to keep these inside the pantry because these are not food items and these are the items that I use rarely. So for now I'm going to keep these aside and try to organize the pantry, and if I still have space then I'm going to keep these. Otherwise these will go into my second pantry or in other closet, but for now I'm not going to keep this in the pantry. So I'm guilty of this big bag of oats. So I got this when the lockdown started, I think in end of March, start of April, thinking that there would be no food available for us. So I bought this big pack of oats for emergency, but luckily by God's grace we didn't face any kind of difficulties through lockdown. We were able to get the food that we want. So I have this big, how much is this? 5 pounds of oats with me. So hopefully I can share some of the oats recipes with you guys. I already have oats dosa recipe on my blog. If possible, I'll put a link in the description box below. You can check it out. So I have this box and I'm totally guilty. And let me know in the comments if you also got bulk foods like this when the lockdown started. Let me know. So I'm going to put this on the top of the shelf. So now I'm bringing all the glass jars inside the pantry and I'm going to arrange them in several shelves so that it looks good and it's also functional. So that's what I'm going to do now. So basically I'm organizing in such a way that all the regularly used items are at the eye level and all the rarely used items are going to go on the top shelves and on the bottom shelves. So far this is how it looks. And slowly I'm going to keep arranging them in the shelves. So next I'm planning to keep all these big containers on the top shelf. So next I have some unused unopened packets like these. So these previously I kept them on the floor, but now I think I'm going to keep them on one of the shelves. So I have placed them there. So next I have this big jar full of spices. So this used to be on the floor because it's little bit heavy, but I'm thinking that the top shelf can take this load, and so I'm going to keep it on the top. So next I have small mason jars which I'm going to arrange. So one thing to keep in mind, guys, if you are doing an organization for pantry or any closet, you don't have to buy new organizers, just use what you have at the house. So in this video, as you can see, I didn't get a single new thing, everything is what I had at home. So next I have this Lazy Susan. So if you are organizing the pantry and there are some hard to reach places in your pantry, then Lazy Susan is the best way to go. I think I got this from Amazon, very affordable price. So if you want, you can check the description below, but it's very useful. For me, I don't have any hard to reach places, but it's really convenient. So I'm going to place this next. So next are these containers. In this I have milk powder, and this is empty, but this used to have puffed rice, which I'm going to refill again. But for now I'm going to keep it on the second shelf or on the top shelf. I'm deciding, but let's see. So from past couple of years I have reduced the usage of plastic a lot. So right now at my house most of the containers are glass, around 60% of the containers are glass, and stainless steel containers are not easily available here in US. So I have started using glass containers. I think it looks better here, so that's going there. So this plastic container I got from IKEA, like I told you before. So this has all my plastic bags. So this will be going to the bottom of the floor. Usually initially I had a command hook to the wall and hung it over the command hook, but we have a textured wall, so somehow the command hook didn't stick to the wall properly, so it fell off. So this is going to stay on the floor. So next I have these beautiful baskets, I think 4 or 5 of these. So I think I'm going to arrange some of the items that are in the packets, like cookies and stuff. I'm going to arrange in this basket and keep it inside, and then I will show you how I arranged them. So here in the big baskets I have kept beans, pasta, coffee. In the small baskets I have kept custard powder, popcorn, some broth packets, and all my teas and spices and food coloring. So this is how it looks. And here I have some oats packets, and slowly I'm going to fill up all the space. So far this is the progress, guys. So all the unopened packets, half open packets went into these baskets. And here I have my baking soda, salt and sugar. So I still have some space left here, here and on the top. So once I fill that space, I'm going to show you how it turned out. So this is how I filled the space, guys. So here I have kept microfiber cloths in a basket, and I use microfiber cloths to clean. And here I have kept the lids on a stand, and there I have oats in the top container and some spice powder in the bottom container, so you can stack to use the vertical space. And on the bottom I have kept back the this organizer. I think it's called under the shelf organizer. So I have salt there, some unopened packets. Here I have some hemp hearts, some self-rising flour, and this is the pots and pan organizer. I kept it here. And in this corner I have regular hand towels and half opened and unopened packets. I have changed sugar from here to here. I have a pickle, old pickle that I have in the jar, and some Stroop waffles which I got from Costco. And in this basket I usually store potatoes. Right now I don't have any potatoes at home, so it's empty, but that's where I store the potatoes. And before there used to be a grill here, sandwich grill, but I decided that it should be on the countertop so that I can use frequently. So the organization is finished, so let me show you how it turned out. But first let me show you how it was before. So this is the before shot, before organizing. It looked messy, everything was here and there, all these packets were lying around and they are not organized, especially the floor part. If you see, it was so cluttered. Now let's see the after. So this is how it turned out. This is the after organization look. I did nothing fancy here, just used whatever I had at house, didn't buy anything new. I think it turned out pretty good and it looks nice also. I definitely have to label all the chalk labels, but other than that I think it turned out pretty good. Let me know what you think. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed this simple pantry organization video. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment below if you liked my pantry organization. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram for all the latest updates I post, and definitely leave some comments below for future video ideas. And I'll see you again with a new video. Until then, take care. Bye.